We are right outside of Dr. Ben Carson's childhood home, as you can see it right over my shoulder here. Donald Trump came here with Dr. Carson for just a few minutes. They walked a couple steps here, talked to some local neighbors, and Dr. Carson told Mr. Trump about where he grew up and what it was like growing up here in Detroit. Listen to part of my interview with Dr. Carson. What is his plan exactly to address crime in inner cities? Because I've heard him on the stump, and he talks about jobs back, bringing jobs back, and all that stuff. But it doesn't seem like there's enough concrete specifics.
Well, there's not a one specific thing. It's a host of things. For instance, you know, using a lot of the to trillions of dollars that are overseas, repatriating that money, incentivizing it to come back, and then using a portion of it, because the stipulation would be, we're not going to tax you, but 10% of it has to be used enterprise zones to create jobs for people who are unemployed, underemployed, on welfare. And really what that does is it's twofold. First of all, it'd be the biggest stimulus package since FDR's New Deal. Number two, it gets businesses and corporations once again interested in reaching out to the communities and helping people in the communities, which is what they used to do before the government took over it. And, you know, the government has plenty on its hands without doing things that we, the people, should be doing for each other.
Right. So it seems like what Donald Trump has is an economic plan, right, for the country. But is there something specific that he needs to do to address the problems that are very different in the inner cities of America that's more than just stimulating economic growth in the country?
Well, a large part of the problem is economics. You know, it's like in a marriage. You know, what are the two things that make marriages go bad? Economics and sex. Well, we'll take the sex out of it. But economics, you know, it's the same kind of thing, you know, for a society. When things become tense economically, it creates a lot of other problems that don't need to be there. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you look at a city like Detroit, which was once a hub of innovation, and entrepreneurial risk-taking and capital investment, and you look at what's happened to it because of the enormous number of regulations.